Hi J2s. Today we're going to learn about plurals for our grammar activity. But I think before we start we need to know, what is a plural? So first, if there's only one of something, one door or one dress or one cushion or one spaceship, it's singular. It means there's only one of them. If there's more than something, it's a plural. So plural is when you have more than one. And up here on this sheet, it gives you that information here. So plural means more than one. Some words, you just add an S to mean more than one. For example, one door could become 3 doors, and you just add an S. One window might become several windows, and you just add an S to the end. However, things can get a little bit tricky because some words, instead of just adding S, you add ES. Have a little think about that. So some words, you just add an S to make it plural, but others you would add an ES. Now luckily, like a lot of things in the English language, there are some tricks that you can learn to help you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you the trick for adding ES. But first, let's just recap. So one pair is singular. What would I need to add to pairs to show that there's two? That's right, I would need to add an S on the end, and it becomes 2 pairs. Hear the difference? If I had one book, that's singular. But if I had lots of books or many books, what do I need to add to the end to make it plural? That's right, I would need to add an S. One dog all by itself, but you might also have 6 dogs. So yes, you would need to add that S. So there are some words where you just add the S. However, if a word ends with one of these sounds, sh, ch, s, s, x, or z, then that's when you would add an ES. So these are your helpers. So what might be a good idea is before you do your activity, you write these 6 sounds at the top of your page to help you as a little guide. And the more that we practice, the more you'll be able to remember this, because remember, practice makes perfect. So here I've got a few different sentences, or 5 different sentences that we can practice with. So on the left hand side is the singular version, there's just one of them. On the right hand side, there's the plural version, so there's more of them. And we need to decide whether we're going to add ES or S. And we do that by looking at the sounds at the top as a guide to help us. So I wrote them up here to help me. So one brush or 2 brushes. What does this word brush end with? Does it end with one of these sounds? It does. It ends with the SH. So what you're going to do is, to make it plural, you're going to add an ES. Brushes. One glass or 2 glasses. You can hear that you need to add something to the end to make it plural. Let's have a look at the top. Can you see anything that glass ends with? Good spotting. It ends with a double S. So therefore, to the end of glass, we need to add ES to make it plural. One church or many churches. To make it plural, what are we going to add? Let's see if it's up here. It is. It ends in a CH. So therefore, we need to add an ES to make it plural. One train, singular. Lots of trains, plural. Let's have a look at the ending here. It ends with an N. Is an N one of these endings? No. So for this one, all we have to do is add an S. And then the last one, 1 fox or 3 foxes. To make it plural, we're going to need to add something. Let's have a look if it's one of our endings. Good spotting. Fox ends with an X. Therefore, we need to add an ES to make it plural. Now we'd like you to have a go at this practice sheet for us. What I've done up the top is I've put those 6 sounds to help me. So you might like to do the same. Remember, it's SH, CH, double S, 1 S, and X or a Z. So if you pop those up the top, they might help you. Now it says here, add S to make more than one, to make a plural. The first one is done for you. So they've changed thing to things just by adding an S. So this first one, all you have to do is add an S to the word and write it neatly in the box. The next one is adding ES. So you can see here, they've got the sounds from up here. So all you have to do is write the word and then add an ES. So you'll need to write it quite small to make it fit. Now down the bottom it asks you to copy these sentences. So if you've got your workbook next to you, that might be a good place to write the sentences in yourself. Change the words in the boxes and make them mean more than one. So this is where you're going to practice working out for yourself whether you need to add just an S or an ES. And that's where this will help you. Good luck.